Kap'n! That push humie Kyrus bunched it! That transmission we snagged from the humies! I backfired it to Typhon!
Get that Quisitor on the horn! I've got your posh humie boss in me git finder. He'll be stumped before you knows it. Oi, are you listening, Twiggy? Get your boys and your wagons and get ready for a proper fight!
I found that Space Marine boss, but I'm not seeing any other humie boys around!
Under lonesome? Ha! That chumped up sogwit didn't even bring a proper mob! It's hardly even worth stomping him!
We's all still going to stop him though, right, Kap'n?
No. Yes, we still gonna stomp him. Gather the boys for what it's worth. Maybe we's get lucky and it'll be an ambush or something.
If ours was to set up a silent ambush, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Spookum zones.
That sounds like something I would do. So, yeah, welcome back to Dawn of War 2 Retribution or Campaign. I'm still Niggeroth. I have Plank here with me.
Yeah, back from the dead.
There. Yep, he's here to give wonderful voice to, the otherwise doldrums that is my voice.
Adding my dulcet tones to the harmony.
Of course. It's what brings in all the moistness from our female viewers.
What female viewers? You jest.
I think anytime that you bring in tabletop, there's female viewers.
I think that's exactly what turns female viewers away from these kinds of videos.
What is this?
Yeah.
Supposed to find us here? Warhost, hold fast. They must not disrupt the Seer Council. Is this supposed to happen?
And suddenly Eldar. That's unexpected, I guess. Yeah, later on, plot-wise, it'll make more sense what the Eldar are doing here. As of right now, it just kind of seems like they wanted to shove in the Eldar one more time, and this is pretty much this is their last campaign appearance.
Interestingly enough, this is also where you fought the Warp Spider X-Arch in the first, Dawn of War 2 mission, Retribution, but plain Dawn of War 2. You fought a Warp Spider X-Arch in this very arena you're standing right now.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on Dawn of War 2 after a while. It kind of just kept going on and on and on, and
yeah, it really started to drag near the end.
Especially since it had all of 4 or 5 maps, and I really got tired of seeing sand constantly.
I found it really got great when we got Assault Terminators, just because they were crazy good. Thaddeus in Terminator armor with the teleport attack, he'd explode when he arrived, and it was such a massive explosion, it did so much damage, you just teleport around the map, insta-giving everything.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, I do have the teleport ability for Mr. Nailbrain now, along with a very special ability called Kaboom, and it's basically a huge fuck-off move.
Nice.
Yes, but as of right now, since he has the upgrade called Mega Rumbler, anything he does, any abilities that he uses, will trigger a knockback, earthquake ability. So whenever you'd almost assume that whenever he used the teleport, where he initially used it would cause the earthquake ability there, but it's actually where he ends up teleporting that causes the earthquake to actually occur. So you can just teleport in the middle of 20 guys and all be immediately knocked down.
We may call in help.
Yeah, Nailbrain is actually really good like that. He's surprisingly good versus large blobs of infantry. I mean, you wouldn't think being a squishy little mech boy, you'd want him in the center of things. But, yeah, he really...
Yeah, usually the only
strong.
difficulty comes in making sure he has enough energy to keep casting all the shit he does. But yeah, like by this point in the game, you'll start to see a lot of graphic effects on screen, because there's a lot of shit to cast. You may see the disco rings. Those are the knob squads doing their... I think if you upgrade them to their huge hammers, they'll start to do like this speed increase every time they attack something.
Yeah, they get faster and stronger the more they keep attacking the same target.
Yeah, and then you'll just see like stick bombs everywhere and rockets everywhere, and just a bunch of additional boys, because the WAAAAGGGGHHH is just amazing by this point. It's just such a huge, cheap fuck off ability. Because I think I covered it in an earlier video, but they really want to make this game more like casual and easy for like, you know, your normal players. So like in previous games, you really did have to pay attention to your resources because they were very limited.
Yeah, Avatars would run out of energy very quickly if you had him focus firing.
I mean, like the requisition and stuff, like to get additional units out. In this game, they basically decided, like, whenever something dies, you basically get refunded the entire cost of whatever that unit cost.
Right, yeah.
So you basically never run out of energy. But since you have something like, you know, the Captain's WAAAAGGGGHHH ability that will reinforce for free, you still get the requisition cost back, but you then just reinforce for free, so you just keep on accruing resources to make more units. It's actually... I would say
so when you lose individual soldiers, you regain the partial requisition cost for that soldier, and then if you reinforce by using the WAAAAGGGGHHH, it's a bunch of dudes for free, and you also get...
You still get the requisition on that back. I've actually had a few fights with like the end boss where by the end of the fight I had like 9,999 requisition, because I didn't actually like build any more units. I just kept on like refreshing the units I had. It was kind of I don't know, it's kind of pathetic.
Eldar just sitting there in their tank shooting you, not using any of their famed mobility or...
Yeah, there goes Kap'n. Yeah, the Eldar, it's like I said, it'll be explained, I think, in the next stage what they're actually doing here, but they're not really being horribly on the offense or anything like that. The warp gate I just took out can be a bit annoying if you just leave it there, mostly due to the was it the Wraith Lord? Yeah,
it keeps resummoning Wraith Lords, which every few seconds. You need to take out the Wraith Lords and quickly take out the gate.
Yeah, because the Wraith Lord is, you know, it's basically equivalent to a vehicle in armor. So if you don't have like proper anti-vehicle, you're in for a very extended boring fight that will just keep on respawning.
Yeah, when I played, I didn't bring any anti-vehicle to this fight, so I had a real hard time with that, capturing that point and stopping the Wraith Lords.
I can't sire anymore. Just don't.
And I think with this little teleporter beacon here in the center, I decided to go a little bit differently, since there was there is a unit that I did manage to unlock that I haven't really shown off yet, just due to like population constraints and resource constraints. But you know, thankfully now I think there's really enough population where I can bring out something a little bit heavier.
Nice.
Not useful, mind you, because it doesn't last too long, but it's a looted tank.
It's loud and explosive. It's all an awful lot so needs out of a tank.
Yeah, it gets better when you upgrade it to be more shooty, which I think is actually the upgrade itself.
It's called
Which is
more shooty. Of
Yep.
course.
It's just a